Happy Saturday, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday.
And happy Saturday to you, Bobby D.
Same to you, my dear.
Yeah, I'm glad we're here.
I'm glad we're here, too. I look taller than you on the screen.
Do
you? Maybe it's the hair.
How about now?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That looks better.
All right. So here we are on this Saturday. It's April the 13th. And we are coming to you live from Pandemic Press Media Studios right here in the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It is the CCI Radio Show YouTube podcast. It's the smooth one, Sam C. Smooth, the angel of the airwaves, Bobby D. And kind of hard to believe we're just days removed from the eclipse.
Yes, it was really, really cool.
It was.
It was really cool. I wish we had 100% totality, but I guess 97% was okay.
Yeah, it was. Hey, we did get to see something.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
yes, we did.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You know, it got a little dark and spooky there for a minute. Had the glasses
Didn't get all
on.
that dark and spooky around here. Well, where I was anyway, but we'll talk about that.
It was spooky enough.
It was spooky enough.
Spooky enough. And I want to say good morning to our management team. Grayson is in the house this morning. Good morning to Robert. Good morning to Danetta.
Good morning.
And thank you guys for joining us and just being part of our show today.
Yes.
You know, we greatly appreciate you guys. And again, we have some pretty decent topics to, at least we feel we have some pretty decent topics to talk about today. So the CCI Radio Show is sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. And shout out to the lovely Rio.
Yes.
Okay. And Vibrant Souls, great company, great products.
And speaking of Vibrant Souls, we have something to
announce.
Yeah,
we are definitely going to do that as well.
Yes.
And you can follow Vibrant Souls on Instagram and you can email them at vibrantsouls@gmail.com.
That is correct. That is correct, sir. That is correct, Alex.
Yes. So let's go ahead and get this episode started. The CCI Radio Show for your Saturday, April the 13th, begins
right now.
Thanks so much for joining us today. We are so happy that you are here.
Yes.
And Robert says, earthquakes in New York, solar eclipse. The only thing missing are the locusts overhead. Yeah, he's right.
But let's not give the locusts any
credit.
Yeah, let's hope they don't. Let's hope they don't join us. We don't want them. We do not want them.
No, we definitely don't. We are going to talk about the solar eclipse from Monday today. And,
I was trying to figure out what that. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I'm like, what is that? Okay.
Okay. I think I hit something. So we are going to talk about the solar eclipse from this past Monday. Those of you who were in totality, I know you guys were glad to see that. Those who weren't,
so cool. Those who were in totality, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I blew it.
Yeah, we were in 100%. That would have been great. But hey, 97%, we were able to see something.
And actually, sir, not to correct you in front of everybody, but to be exact, right? Because space is supposed to be an exact science, right? They said Pittsburgh had 97.1.
Oh.
Okay, it was that extra
97.1, not to be exact.
Percent. Okay. Not that made a difference, but I figured I'd put that out there.
Okay. So we were at 97.1
yes.
per the newscasters here, right?
Per the information I looked up.
Per the information. Okay.
Yes.
But that's good to know. We were at 97.1. And it was a pretty cool thing.
However, I must say, did you feel like 97.1% totality? Didn't you think we would have gotten darker? I know you said it was, a little dark, a little spooky, but shouldn't it have been darker?
Yeah, I think it should have been.
I don't know.
Yeah, it should have been a little bit darker.
Like if this is 100% Sam's, thing that he uses during the week, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is 100%. Now it's 97.1%. It still works. Probably not as comfortable without the piece on, but it still works. Shouldn't it be? I don't know. I don't know what I was. Well, yes, I know what I was expecting. I was expecting it to get much darker than it did.
Tell you one thing.
At least where I was, because unfortunately, Sam C and I were not together when it happened.
Oh man, but I was going to make sure I was out there.
Yeah. I made sure I was out there.
We were both going to make sure we were out there. I'll tell you one thing. I don't know about you, but that temperature drop, I was like, wow. I mean, it kind of, to me, it felt like it was 10 degrees cooler, but I might have been exaggerating. I think it was only about 3 or 4.
I was going to say it might not have been quite that much of a drop.
But, it felt like it was.
But the weird thing is, so you could explain what happened here, though where I work is only 5 minutes from here, at least where I was working that day.
Well, okay, I can tell you. So,
but I'll tell you what happened where we were, and you tell me what happened where you were.
Okay.
Well,
so here around 2:00, it just started getting brighter and brighter and brighter. The sun was coming, like it's kind of like now.
Okay.
The sun was coming out more and more. But here's the thing. The skies really weren't blue.
Sure.
It was cloudy, but the sun was, you can tell the sun was like, it just got brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. And then when 3:00 came, you can see it starting to get darker and darker and darker. And I had the newscast on, the local newscast, and they were
just, now, was it getting darker and darker on the news or here?
Here.
Okay.
Yeah, where they were at the studio, it wasn't as dark it was here, which is weird. But
yeah, that is.
So
weird.
then they were telling you like 3:17 is the time, 3:17 Eastern is the time. That's when Pittsburgh's going to hit it.
Okay.
So then I snuck out, and 3:17, I looked up at the sky and I saw that little piece of the moon. It was like moving, and I saw like where it was the sun and the moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw where the moon were getting close to each other, and the sky, it was kind of like a yellowish orange.
Yes.
And I put my glasses on, looked up, and I was like, wow. I just couldn't believe it. I stood there for the longest time. And it's funny, I was the only one standing there, I snuck out the back. But, there were no cars moving around. And
none of the neighbors?
None of the neighbors. Nope, just me.
Interesting.
And I stood out there, and I felt this cool breeze. It's like the breeze, it was blowing. And I was like, wow, this is kind of spooky. Like, I'm the only one out here. The leaves were blowing. It's like out of a movie.
That's true.
So I'm looking up, and I say it lasted. I was out there for a couple minutes. And then when I actually saw it disappear, I was like, wow. And I came back in here, and it was still a little dark, but then it started clearing up in about 5 minutes.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay.
So that's how it was here. But what about over where you were, which is 5 minutes away?
Well, where we were, it's up on a hill. It didn't really get all that dark, honestly. It was probably about like it is right now, mostly cloudy. And then there was a temperature change, but it wasn't all that significant, I guess I could say. Maybe 2 degrees, like you could just feel a little wind blowing. And then, you look up, you see it. We saw the little sliver moved. And then one of my coworkers was standing out there without glasses. I mean, she has, glasses. Glasses, but she didn't have the solar eclipse glasses. So she said, Bobby, can I borrow your glasses? I said, yeah, sure. So she, put them over her glasses, and she looked up and said, oh, that's cool. And I said, well, I have to get back to the kids. I got to go. So I went back, and then my manager asked if he could use the glasses. He too, wear regular glasses. And I said, okay. And so I gave him to him, and it was almost like he walked away and came right back. And I said, did you see anything? And did you see it? And he said, oh yeah, I saw it.
What can you have seen
I don't
in
know
like
what
10 seconds?
He literally walked off and came right back. Like, I'm like, he couldn't have even gone outside, I feel, but I don't know. But then again, maybe he did. I don't know. But it was so quick. And he was in, he went out, came right back in. I saw it. Like, okay. And he gave me the glasses back. But
wow.
A little after 4:30, we were allowed to take the kids outside because technically the eclipse would be over.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So we took the kids outside. And so I don't know how many people experienced this, because this was the weird thing, I thought. It was weird because we took the kids out, another teacher and myself, and the kids were like, can I look at the sun now? I'm like, you shouldn't look at the sun anyway. And so I had the glasses again, and I looked up. I said, yeah, you can. Go ahead. Look up. It's fine. And so, nothing was happening. But the sun was extremely hot.
Mm-hmm.
It was extremely hot while we were out there. And I'm like, okay, everybody, maybe we should huddle somewhere else where it's a little cooler, a little shaded. The kids didn't care. They just ran around, which was fine. But the other teacher and I were like, boy, it sure is hot. Like, not a normal hot, like, I don't know, like the humid hot. It was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Like steamy out there. And I'm like, oh my goodness. The sun
was hot.
Yeah, it was really hot. So that was really weird.
Now, was it hot and like sticky, hot and sweaty? Like what type of, how did your skin, what type of feeling was it? Burning?
Burning.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Now, of course, over the years now, since the ozone layer, I know I'm getting a little deep, but in the ozone layer, of course, is stripping away. And I've noticed every year it feels a little hotter every summer when the sun is at its most hot.
Mm-hmm.
But it was weird on eclipse day. It felt even hotter than that. Like it was almost like I couldn't stand it. And the other teacher said the same thing. So I thought that was interesting. Yeah, it was very interesting. I kind of wish that I'm happy we did go outside just because of that, just kind of experience that. But then again, I wish we hadn't, because I'm like, I hope it didn't do any skin damage because it was so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it was weird. It was really weird. But for those of you who were in 100% totality, I'm jealous. I'm jealous because I'm a, space geek and just a bit jealous. And I didn't think if I would have thought about it, I would have planned for us to be off that day and do something, but I didn't. So it's over and that's it. So,
but the good thing is, yeah,
we saw what we saw.
We definitely saw it.
However,
history. I
found also something interesting. So Erie, where it was coming here into Pennsylvania,
mm-hmm.
Erie is 2 hours away from where we are.
Mm-hmm.
But what I didn't know, which I found out the next day, was that totality was also just an hour away. Mm-hmm. In a place called Conneaut Lake. Mm-hmm. So I'm upset because we could have just driven to Conneaut Lake. Yeah, I didn't know it was going to be totality. Who knew it was going to be totality there?
We didn't.
We did not. So
yeah, we didn't know that. But
anyway,
from what we got a chance to see,
it was cool.
We saw a piece of history.
True.
And it was good to see.
And in 2 years, when totality happens again, we're going to have to go to Spain.
We can work on that.
We're going to Spain.
Kind of asking a lot.
Taking the CCI radio show on the road to Spain.
Asking a lot there.
In 2 years.
Yeah, asking a lot there.
I
Yeah, we'll see about that one.
have a feeling that's not going to happen.
Yeah, it would be nice though.
It would be wonderful though.
But to experience that. Robert said it was dusk, not dark in New York, and he said it got colder by us too. So
Okay.
yeah, I can definitely understand that. Yeah, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. For those of you here, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you click like, share, and subscribe to our channel and hit that bell for notifications. We do have a new contest that's started that's already up and running. And what it is we are looking to get 4. That's right, 4.
You saw the same thing I did, didn't you?
Yeah, what's that?
You look, there goes that car out there.
Actually, no.
Oh, okay. I thought you thought.
No,
Okay.
I didn't see that at all. So yeah, we are looking for 4 YouTube subscribers for this contest. If you get us 4 subscribers, then you win a prize, and the prize will be determined, and the date for that prize will be determined as well. So stay tuned for that. Also, we are happy to announce that we do have the newest edition of Pandemic Press Media Magazine.
Oh, should I
out
get
right
the picture?
now? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it is out right now, and it is our spring 2024 edition, and it features the lovely and incomparable Rio Virginie, who Rio is such a great person, very busy person.
She's a very busy lady.
And not only does she have a great business and Vibrant Souls, but she also is a singer as well. So that is a very good shot there of our newest magazine. So make sure you go to lulu.com and purchase it right now. Hats off to Rio for being our newest cover.
Yes.
And yeah, we're just really happy. And actually, what's really funny is that Rio, this edition of the magazine, is the last volume.
The last of our
volume for this.
Right. So
volume 3 is coming.
Volume 3 is coming.
Volume 3, issue 1, coming this summer.
Yes.
So
there's some people a little confused about how that works, but
volume and issue,
volume and
this
issue.
and that. Well,
issue
volume,
is 1.
Yeah, volume you decide how many issues you want in that volume.
Right. If you think about it, think about what the words say.
Mm-hmm.
I think the person knows who they are. They probably are silently watching, but
they could be.
But volume is size.
Mm-hmm.
Size. Issue 1. One issue.
One issue.
One issue. And there's a volume. So volume is size. Issue is 1. So
yep.
Just putting that out there. Because it drives me a little bit cuckoo.
Yeah, it really does. And
I think that could be just me.
Yeah. And crazy people follow us on the way this month. So make sure you tune in for that. And I'll tell you what, you and I are going to have a lot to talk about. It's going to be funny.
It is going to be
funny. And that's part of our CCI radio show audio podcast coming this April. So we're probably about a couple weeks away from that. And speaking of audio podcast, if you didn't do so already, make sure you go back and listen to this past Thursday night's edition of the Back to the 80s podcast with yours truly right here. It was another great show. Podcast number 701. We have Love Notes for tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be another good one for you. And I got a little bit of a surprise that I'm going to put on for Love Notes, something you've never heard before. So a debut, if you will, a debut song from a debut group that I've never played on Love Notes. So stay tuned for that one.
Okay.
And And you may have also noticed, for those of you who are waiting for Cooking Fun with Mrs. Coverage yesterday, didn't get a chance to do that.
I wonder why.
Circumstances beyond our control.
I wonder why.
But we are trying to figure out when to incorporate Cooking Fun. And do we have a time frame, or are we still thinking about that?
We're still thinking about it.
Still thinking about that, sir.
It's a little busy today. I was thinking about maybe doing it today, but I could slide it in tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, special Sunday, possibly episode of Cooking Fun. Possibly.
Just
possibly.
The person that you would usually pop up on a Saturday decided to pop up yesterday and stayed for the majority of the day.
Yeah. Got a little bit got a little noisy.
Yes.
And it's something that couldn't be helped.
Right.
Well, it could have been. Well, yes and no.
Yes and no.
To a fault.
So it got loud, quite noisy. So Sam C said, well, it looks like we're gonna have to cancel that for this afternoon. And I said, well, you could put a post out there and say we'll have it out tonight. But then we had some running around to do. And got back later than we expected.
Yeah. So worst case scenario.
Make sure you put your notifications on. And I don't know why it always happens when it's my turn now.
Not necessarily.
Yes, necessarily. Either while we're live or when one of my shows is happening, that person pops up. But anyway, I will make it up. I will get it out there.
Yeah, so Cooking Fun with Mrs. Coverage, they said it's on the way, so stay tuned for that.
That is correct.
Yesterday, here in the Steel City, it was 412 Day.
Yes.
And
I think there's a Wikipedia thing about that, actually.
412. For those of you who don't know what 412 Day is, 412 is the actual area code for the city of Pittsburgh. Represents our wonderful Steel City.
That's true.
But I'm sure we can probably find some facts and everything about 412 Day.
412 Day. Let's see. Pittsburgh Steelers. That's funny.
Must be boring, everybody. Everybody's quiet. They're tired of us already.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
So we'll cut the show short today.
Right. Yeah, we're making everybody bored.
Yeah,
we're sorry.
Yeah, we'll cut it short today. We have some stuff to do anyway. So
April 15th is a special day for the Steel City. 412 Day is a nod to the Pittsburgh area code, and it gives Yinsers a chance to celebrate I had to click on it. It's coming from Trib Live, by the way. Get a chance to celebrate the city and its traditions. The area code was first born in 1947. So if you know anybody who was born in 1947, it was born the same year as 412 Day.
Nice.
But the current 412 footprint was established in 1998. That's interesting, including Pittsburgh and other surrounding Allegheny County communities. 412 Day was made an official holiday in 2018 when former Mayor Bill Peduto issued a proclamation in partnership with Shop 412, a Pittsburgh-themed retailer. So
nice.
It was 412 Day yesterday. Happy 412 Day.
To the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And Robert says, hey guys, I feel bad to do this, but I have to get ready to go to do the job thing. And I'm sorry I couldn't tune in last week due to work. That's okay, worries. Robert. Listen, if you still here, listen. You can always watch the show after.
Absolutely.
You don't have to say you're sorry. We know you support us.
Yeah, you have to.
We know you support us, and we're appreciative of that. Yes. You have to go to work. Yes. But
we get it.
But anyway, we hope you have a great day as well. But yeah, anytime you miss the show, you can always go back and watch it.
Absolutely.
Anytime. That's the whole point of having, whether it's live or on demand, you can watch it anytime you feel like it. So,
anytime you want.
So definitely not a problem at all. We're just happy to have you being part of our crew. We thank you for that. Also,
it says happy fondue anniversary on my watch from the melting pot.
oh yeah, we got to do that at some point. At some point.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, the big storyline, other than the eclipse,
Oh my,
the passing of O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson.
Yes, and a lot of mixed reactions to that. You know, we saw a lot of different things on social media. You know, a lot of some of the comments were just, I just couldn't, you know, we couldn't believe some of the comments that were just, some of them were just like good riddance.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them were just like not a loss, not a true loss or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, you really don't want to say that to someone who's passed. I mean, I get it.
Absolutely.
Now, let me say, we get it.
Absolutely.
Okay, we know what we know what transpired.
Yeah.
We were one of the ones sitting there glued to the TV set when the whole trial was going on.
I was convinced he didn't do it, but
I wasn't sure.
I have to say though, because we won't say where we were at the time, but I was convinced he didn't do it. I'll just say we were in school. We were in school at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was convinced he didn't do it. I was convinced. But you must take this into consideration. If we were in school, we didn't really see the trial.
Oh, we made it a point.
Well, we saw what we could.
Yeah, we made it a point.
And we based our decisions on what we saw.
Actually, some people scheduled their lunch breaks and altered their schedules because of this.
But these proceedings went on for months.
You said 11 months, right?
Well, when I look it up, let's see.
I didn't realize it was that long.
It was long.
Like, it was like we were all glued to the TV set for that long.
Mm-hmm.
And then the infamous Bronco driving down
now that was
the
just
freeway.
Stupid. That was stupid.
Wow.
You weren't gonna kill yourself. Stop. You know,
right?
That was ridiculous. But
right.
Let me see. OJ trial. Let me see.
That is the longest trial ever.
Longest trial
ever.
Oh
yeah, it definitely was.
Okay, it was decided on October 3rd. 1995. Okay, so it says the trial spanned 11 months. I was right, from November 9th, 1994 to October 3rd, 1995. Not guilty in violation of Penal Code Section 187A, felony upon Ronald Lyle Goldman, a human being. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. I wonder why they didn't include Nicole on that one. But anyway.
28 years ago. They had to put that up.
They had to put that time thing on
there. That was that.
Okay, so on Wikipedia it does say not guilty in violation of Penal Code Section the felony upon Nicole Brown Simpson, a human being, and not guilty in the felony upon Ronald Lyle Goldman, a human being. Mm-hmm. Charged, but interesting. First degree murder with special circumstances. What are the special circumstances? I'm finding out something new all the time about this here. Special circumstances in criminal law are actions of the accused or conditions under which a crime, particularly homicide, was committed. Such factors require or allow for a more severe punishment.
Yikes.
But he didn't get a severe punishment. He was exonerated. So I don't know what any of that means, but unfortunately
he got off.
I
think Danetta says if it don't fit, you must acquit.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
infamous
line. I tell you, Johnny Cochran, I mean, he was the greatest mastermind of he's a defense attorney
Yep.
of all time. I mean, there will never be another Johnny Cochran.
Well, I must say though, don't you feel that it was a little bit
Paid off.
Well, no, not that. Like, Johnny Cochran did an amazing job to get him off, because when you hear about all the things that came up in the trial, somehow, Lord rest his soul, I don't know how Johnny did it, and to convince folks to do it, maybe it was because OJ was the sweetheart, whatever, the football star, Heisman Trophy, and all that. But don't you find it interesting that, unfortunately, Johnny passed, Robert Kardashian Sr. passed.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he have? And it seems like the majority of and now OJ has joined them, and I think they've all ended up with cancer, wasn't it all?
I believe so.
I got Robert Kardashian up here. Let me see.
Oh, he was only 59.
Yeah, so he was young.
I didn't realize that.
Okay,
Yep.
so Robert
So
Kardashian Sr. was diagnosed with esophageal cancer.
So he smoked, right?
And he died 2 months later. Yes, so
wow.
That was July. July. Sorry. July, he was diagnosed and he died in September. So it was 2 months later. I don't know why. Whenever people say that July is 2 months later, like July is summer. September is fall. And it goes right, like, I'm like, no, July was a while ago. September is 4 months after July. I don't know. Because the kids start school. I guess that's why. But he died of esophageal cancer.
Right.
Now, Johnny Cochran, didn't he die of
I believe he
cancer
did.
as well? He was 67, so not illness and death for him too.
Brain tumor.
It was almost kind of like a...
Wow.
I don't know, just kind of like a freaky... Let's see, F. Lee Bailey passed, right? Yes.
Yep.
I was going to say, because I remember him passing, though I don't remember him looking like that.
I didn't realize he was that old.
So he was 87, but
wow.
Let's see. But I feel like everybody who was a part of that passed by something. See, after a period of ill health, he died of an unspecified cause in hospice care.
Wow.
So it's all very, let me see, Alan Dershowitz, he's still around, okay. Okay, Alan Dershowitz is still around. Sean Holly, I think, is younger, so.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so he's younger. Okay, so but it seems like the main ones, like the main ones that spoke are the ones that are gone. If you notice that.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, so it was almost kind of like silence.
Like, well, it's over now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of a weird thing, but we feel terrible because now, as Ron Goldman's father, Fred Goldman, said that now it didn't, you would think that OJ's passing would have made them feel better, but it doesn't, because now the truth will not only never come out, because OJ has passed and has now taken it to his grave.
Yeah.
Soon to his grave, but they will most likely not recover any of the
royalties. Not royalties. I mean the money that they're owed.
33 million or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we're sorry again for the Brown and Goldman family, and for those who are related to and did love and care for and support OJ, we are very sorry for your loss. Because though he at one point was America's sweetheart, and then
he was
one of the greatest running backs
of all time.
Yes, they said he was revered and then reviled.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry that his legacy will now be overshadowed by the second part of his life. Yes. So it's a shame. It's a terrible shame. But we are sorry to the Simpson family.
Yeah.
For your loss.
We are. Yeah, we definitely are.
Yeah. I mean, it's an absolute shame about what he's done. But it is a shame when somebody passes, because, you know, you can't, even though you feel a way about what they may have done, you know, like I hate this, like we were watching that thing about Jeffrey Dahmer, his parents, you know, that was their child. So, you know, they knew him differently. So with that being said, we're sorry.
Yeah, we definitely are.
To all those who were involved with what made him now infamous, an infamous murderer, killer.
Yeah.
We're very sorry. We're very sorry. So,
well, another passing of note here. For those of you who may have known, may or may have not known, and I saw this on social media yesterday. It's the passing of one of the iconic DJs by the name of Mr. C.
Oh.
And he was legendary. Yeah, legendary DJ.
Okay,
had it's CEE.
Mr. C.
And he actually contributed to, for those of you who have Sirius XM radio, on the channel Rock the Bells, LL Cool J station. He actually had a show on there. He did little shows, you know, some of these DJs will have their own shows on there, like Roxanne Shante has.
Yeah, Roxanne Shante has her.
Like, have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
That's actually a good show. Have a nice day. And sometimes Jody Watley has a show on the group. But anyway, Mr. C. Yeah, he legendary. And the way I found out, it was by MC Light.
Really?
MC Light's the one. She had a picture with him, and she was saying how heartbroken she was.
She called you and said, "Sam."
No.
Sam C.
Nope.
Mr. C is gone.
Just saw the picture there. Anything you found on Mr. C?
So the entertainer, born Calvin LeBrun, has died at 53, or 57. Sorry, the parent company, the radio station that Mr. C had worked at had a weekday show play. Oh, okay. So it was a sudden passing. Statement. A true iconic personality that left a lasting mark on the music and lifestyle culture of New York City and beyond. I never heard of him.
Yeah, you know, one of the, I think 94.7 The Block.
The Block.
I don't know if that's new, because the stations I knew in New York are WBLS and the Hot 97. Those are the two that I'm from. And there's another one, Power 105.1 or something. Yeah, those are the three that I know in New York. But he, like I said, and he was legendary. Yep. Even the Nether was asking, was he from New York? I saw a Facebook friend post about him. Yep.
Born in Bed-Stuy, 1966. It's interesting. Uncle and neighbor, listening to the world famous Supreme Team on the radio, according to an interview. Okay, Rock the Bells. Mr. C rose to fame as the DJ for popular hip hop artist Big Daddy Kane in the late 80s, and then helped introduce late rap legend Notorious B.I.G. As the executive producer of his 1994 classic Ready to Die album. I had no idea. I didn't know.
Wow.
And then
That's awesome.
Mr. C talking about Notorious B.I.G. I knew he was dope. Mr. C told Rock the Bells. I didn't think he would become what he would before passing away. All I did at the time was try to get anybody and everybody to listen to him. And I guess that must have worked.
Yeah.
I guess that must have worked.
So, yeah, rest in peace to the legendary Mr. C.
He also helped launch the careers of luminaries like Jay-Z, Alicia Keys, and 50 Cent.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Wow. May he rest.
Yeah.
May he rest.
He may rest in peace.
Wow, that's wonderful. I didn't know he did all that. That's great.
Yeah, me neither.
Wow.
But yeah, quite a legend there.
That is quite a legend, yeah.
So while we're at it, how about we find some facts about April 13th, since today is April 13th. We'll
absolutely.
See if we can find some things about what makes this day so special.
Let's see. Well, first thing I think, is it still up? There's a Google Doodle.
Google Doodle.
Let me see. Where did...
Oh, Danetta was asking. She said, I want to know off topic, who told that little boy he could stand a chance with Iron Mike Tyson. Mike is a beast training now. Have y'all seen the footage? Wow. No, I haven't seen that.
No, I don't. Wait, no. I think I did. I saw something. Yeah, Danetta, maybe it was on the kickback that I saw. I did see Mike Tyson fighting with somebody. I saw
really?
Yeah, like,
and
Mike Tyson is not young anymore, but he and no punk now. I wouldn't have gotten in the yeah. I don't care. Mike could be 100 and he
still got those big arms.
Mm-hmm, and he was.
Mm-hmm. Hey, good morning, Summer Rae.
Good morning, Summer Rae.
Yeah, thanks for joining us this morning. Good to have you here as well. Danetta said I posted it on my page and in the kickback. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I must have seen it.
Okay.
I know I saw it somewhere. I knew I saw it. Celebrating Dr. Martha Burnell. So her birthday, today's doodle, Google Doodle, is celebrating what would have been the 93rd birthday of Mexican-American psychologist Dr. Martha Burnell, who became the first Latina to earn a PhD in psychology in the U.S. and made major contributions in children's clinical work and multicultural psychology. So today was her birthday. In 1931, she was born in San Antonio, Texas, and she died September 28th, 2001 in Arizona. Wow. So that's pretty heavy duty, being the first doctorate degree in 1962, first female to get a doctorate. Nice. Is that what I said? Mexican psychologist. Yeah, first Latina to earn a PhD in psychology. So that's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. And it looks like she's done quite a few things. You may want to check her out on wikipedia.org. And she is the Google Doodle. And for the day, well, probably for the weekend, I guess. I'll assume it's for the weekend.
For the weekend.
And if you'd like to look her up, type in Martha E. Burnell into Wikipedia, or just hit the Google Doodle. Okay, let's see. Why is this being goofy? All right, now let's see what else is happening for. Why does it still say clipboard? Why is it still sitting there? Okay, I don't know why the clipboard
that happens to me.
April 13th facts. You just want some facts?
Yeah, just some facts. Oh, Donetta was saying he keeps calling out Mike, and Mike is here for it.
Hey, Mike was
Hey,
tearing him up, so Mike was tearing him up so he could keep on talking, keep on talking, and keep on getting beat up. And I'm gonna be here for it. Watch.
it's ludicrous.
It certainly was. It is Luda, Chris. All right, we've got April 3rd facts and historical events on this day.
Okay.
Did you know that on this day in 1796, the United States received its first elephant?
Really?
That's what it says.
Really?
April 13th is known as Thomas Jefferson Day, as well as Scrabble Day. So if you like Scrabble,
I know someone that does.
yes, she's probably watching right now.
Mm-hmm.
Would she happen to be related to you?
Yes.
Would you happen to resemble her?
Yes.
Would you happen to...
Someone that's been trying to get us to play Scrabble for like a very long time.
Yes. But I also have the same last name as this lady.
Yes.
Would it happen to be Mrs. Cubbage Sr. that likes Scrabble?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct.
Just because you said Scrabble.
Yes. Well, we need to let her know if she's not on here that it is Scrabble Day. So she needs to play Scrabble. We've reached the 104th day of the year. However, I wonder if it's different because of the... No, it's right. We've reached the 104th day of the year. There are 262 days left until the end of the year.
Wow.
That's crazy. This day may be a great day for board games, but unfortunately, the history of this game hasn't all been fun and games. Here we look at historical events that all happened on this very day. Did you know that on this day in 1796, the United States... Oh, yeah, we talked about the first elephant. It was purchased in Calcutta for $450 and sold in New York for $10,000.
No comment. That's okay.
So at least you know what day it was. Let me see. Okay, we don't even know that guy. Simpsons voice actor Hank Azaria apologized for voicing Apu for 30 years in 2021.
You remember Apu?
Apu.
I think he was the store owner
on
The Simpsons.
On The Simpsons. Azaria, a white man, felt he needed to apologize to, quote, every single Indian person, end quote, for the harm he did in voicing the iconic Indian shopkeeper. Interesting. That's interesting.
Kind of reminds you of the restaurant owner Babu in Seinfeld, or Babu.
Yeah, Babu.
But it's totally different.
Interesting. You want to read that one?
Which one?
On this day?
1990.
1994.
Star Trek actor George Takei had an asteroid named after him. The asteroid 7307 Takei was discovered on this day from Nichi Katsura Observatory in Japan. Wow.
That's pretty cool. Oh, they don't want to give us anything else. But come on.
So that's it. In 1979, going backwards.
It's going backwards.
The world record for the longest table tennis doubles marathon was broken with a time of 101 hours.
Whoa.
Lance, Phil, and Mark Warren, and Bill Ware from Sacramento, California began playing on April 9th and were only allowed a 5-minute break for each hour they played.
Oh, my. Oh, there's a good one.
I'll read that one.
Well, that one's kind of sad, though.
Well, yeah, you don't have to read it.
Okay. It was Winnie and Nelson Mandela in 19.
Yeah, you want to.
In 1960, on this date, the world's first satellite navigation system, Transit 1-B, was successfully launched from the U.S. That's pretty cool.
Oh, we're really going backwards here.
There you go.
Okay. 1943. U.S. President Franklin D. Roosevelt dedicated the Jefferson Memorial to Thomas Jefferson. The memorial was dedicated on the 200th anniversary of Thomas Jefferson's birth.
Oh, interesting. Oh. In 1870.
You know what that is.
The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City was founded.
Would that be called the MoMA?
The MoMA.
In 1869,
Whoa.
George Westinghouse Jr. patented steam power brake devices in the U.S. And then we go back to the first elephant again.
Yeah, the first elephant. So that's all right.
And looking at the comments, Danetta said, it really is impressive at his age. Mike is in a zone for real while in training. Mike's trainer looks like he's trying to survive. It's hilarious.
It is hilarious. Like just barely survive.
Yeah. So any famous birthdays here? Let's see where birthdays
famous
came
birthdays?
up. Or births. Well, birthdays.
Okay, let's see. If today is your birthday, you share this special day with Ron Perlman. Let's see who other famous people today.
Thomas Jefferson.
They went from 2004, Dylan Conrique, an American actress who happens to be 20 years old today.
To Thomas Jefferson, who was born in 1743. The day's his birthday.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay. I don't know who Allison Williams is, but she is an American actress. Ron Perlman.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's it.
That's all they have for today.
Okay.
But anyway, at least that was nice.
Yeah, yeah, definitely nice there. There is a new movie that's filming in Pittsburgh, and it's called Unsinkable.
Oh,
remember we saw it on the news the other day? It's about the Titanic.
Yes.
And they said they've been filming this movie for 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah. And it's being shown at certain places around here, not like the big theaters or anything, but I think they're started off on the small screens, and then I think it's eventually going to be streaming.
Yes, it'll be streaming soon.
Hopefully Netflix.
Yeah, right.
Or Hulu or something.
Stuff we're already paying for.
Yeah, right.
Just go ahead and do it.
You add it in, but it looked really good.
Yes, and they said that they weren't trying to make it like the other Titanic movie that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they made it kind of a love story. The old, I hate to say the old one, but the 1990 whatever year that
97
7-ish or something.
Yeah.
With Leonardo DiCaprio, of course.
Mm-hmm.
They feel like that one was kind of made more of a love story-ish and kind of a round love story, but they wanted to get real about it and about, I hate to say it, like the sadness and the tragedy. Mm-hmm. Why do they want to do like this? Don't make it sad. Well, it is sad, but it's interesting that that's what they want to do.
It is interesting.
But their Monday here is the last day to see the Titanic exhibit here in Pittsburgh, which we already had the opportunity to see fairly soon. It's been here for months and months. And we were able to go and see it shortly after it came, it was very busy, of course. We took lots of pictures of things so we could reflect back and take a look. And they did this thing that was really cool in a sense. With your ticket, you would scan your ticket next to this machine, and they assigned everybody a I don't want to say character because the people on the boat weren't characters,
right?
But a person from the actual Titanic ship. And when you scan your ticket, they'll tell you who you are on the ship, and where you were from, and whether you survived or not. Unfortunately, Samuel and I did not survive. Our people did not survive.
No, it was interactive.
Do you remember the name of your person? I don't remember. Didn't I get a man and you got a woman?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, but they weren't a couple, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, they weren't a couple. Okay, but I remember like,
cool,
oh well.
It was cool though.
But it was
nice little interactive experience.
Yeah, that part was pretty cool. But I was mad. I'm like, I kind of feel like
we got the short end of the stick.
I feel like I would have, even if I would have passed, I feel like I would have fought to get off of the ship.
Yeah, I know.
But nonetheless, yes, you're right. It was a cool experience. They showed I wonder if I could, I'm sure I could, because I took tons of pictures. But I thought that was Wesley Snipes. That's Otis from the Temptations. Sorry.
They look nothing alike.
They look alike if you look real fast at that picture. That's what he
well, since when you didn't see Wesley Snipes?
Listen, I'll show the picture in a minute.
Saying the way you do the things you do.
The way you do the things you do. All right. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's see. Because we saw. What month it was. There it is.
Okay.
And I put 92. 92 pictures. Okay.
Wow.
So they actually gave you a boarding pass, and you could take a picture.
The pictures are real
with
cool.
Like the, if you wanted to stand on the bow and pretend you're Kate Winslet, right?
Yeah, we had to pay for that. We didn't want it. You took a picture of it. Yeah, you took a lot of good pictures.
I took a lot of pictures. But I'm trying to find some of the really cool artifacts. So this is one of the chandeliers that was recovered from the ship. Like just really cool things here. Let's see. Trying to scoot through. Excuse me. Because I took a lot of pictures of the money. Was that the money? Yeah, people. There's some money that was found. I don't know what that. Oh, look at these dishes. There's some that have a couple of a couple of cracks in them, but otherwise, like you could see, like that bowl is still together. The plate in the front there was nicely together. It's just amazing what this ship and the passengers aboard went through, and that so much could be like, what am I doing here? There's more of the dishes. Like it's just amazing that the dishes were able to stay pretty much intact. This is like a bedroom scene. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And they showed here's another little bunk bed situation going on.
Yeah, that was really exciting to go to that.
And it was interesting. And they talked about the third class passengers. Now, this is what was interesting. These are uh, SOS, I guess,
Mhm.
SOS information that they were sending out across the, I don't know, like not the Morse code thing, I guess. So this one says ice warning, 9:30 p.m. from SS Meseba. Ice report. We saw much heavy pack ice and a great number of large icebergs. And so they were telling people, they were trying to warn people about, things that are coming up. Now here's another one at 10:55 ice warning p.m. from the Californian ice report. We are stopped and surrounded by ice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's and then here's one thing here that says iceberg right ahead.
Wow. Yeah, that was
And then they had this cool thing. It's with I guess I took the picture kind of wonky, but it says touch the iceberg. So we touched the iceberg.
and it was very cold
It
too.
was cold.
You have a picture of the iceberg?
The whole thing. Well, here's part of it.
Yeah, it was very cold. I mean, do you know about what what temperature it was? Like for that iceberg?
Let me see. I'm sure I can. I hope I took a picture of it. I hope. Let's see.
All we know was cold.
It was very cold.
It was cold in our room.
Mm-hmm. In place of Titanic, we had the level sea now screeching, unbroken impasse to the horizon, heaving gently with no indication that the waves had just closed in on the most wonderful vessel ever built by man's hands. And that was a second class passenger that said that.
Okay.
Like some of it is kind of blocked out from the lights that I was. Oh, okay. There's some cookware. Yeah, for some reason I can't seem to find
the iceberg.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is also crazy. This was the way that they found many of the dishes under, like under the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Some were a little bit broken, but they were still in rows.
That's awesome.
Those are all dishes.
I remember it's like, I feel like we were there yesterday, but just like it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And then they put that into the thing. So it was really rather cool.
It was a great experience.
It was a great exhibit.
I mean, it's something that they don't do all the time. And, I'm just glad we were a part of it.
Right. And it doesn't often come to Pittsburgh, but we were happy that they did.
Yeah.
See, they're giving Pittsburgh some credit for some stuff now, huh?
Some props.
Letting us know we're on the map, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I see there is one more thing that you wanted to add into the.
Yeah, Danetta said, "Oh wow, how morbid." Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see that. Sorry. Yeah. There's one more thing you wanted to add.
Okay.
And
I wanted to add. Yeah,
it's a topic that I wrote down here that I just saw it now.
Okay.
How disrespectful it is not to return a text.
Well, we could make that for next time.
Okay. No. Okay.
We can't if you want.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Make it for next
I didn't know
time.
if you wanted to continue.
No.
Continue on. Okay.
I think we're good with the way the show went today.
Okay. Sounds good.
So we'll stop there.
We'll stop there.
So
we don't want to stop on a sad note though, right?
No, we're not.
Okay.
So just a reminder of our programming. So tomorrow night, join me for Love Notes, 10 p.m. Eastern time on Blog Talk Radio, and where podcasts are available. Again, we're going to debut a new song that's never been played on Love Notes. And we're also going to debut a new group, like a group and a song. Okay.
Okay.
So you got to make sure you tune in for that one. Tuesday Talks with Bobby D this coming Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time on our YouTube channel right here. Etiquette class for Mrs. Coverage, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time this coming Wednesday on our YouTube channel. The Back to the 90s podcast this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern on Blog Talk Radio, where podcasts are available. Coke and Fun with Mrs. Coverage this coming Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel. And Lord willing, we will be back again next Saturday for another CCI Radio Show YouTube podcast live at 10 a.m.
That's good.
So
Wasn't there something else besides that I thought I was looking for. Oh, I just thought of it. Bunny was laughing at me. So let's see. If it'll come up. Okay, here it is. If you look really fast, you'll think it's Wesley Snipes. Look fast. Don't look all up on the thing. Okay, just if you look, oh, now it moved. Just look fast, okay? Okay. Now, didn't you think that if you look real fast, didn't you think that was Wesley Snipes? Now, if you're all up on it, now you know it's not. It's not. But if you look real fast, see, quick, and then if you don't get your eyes to focus, but it's not just me. But now, of course, if you're looking, now, of course, you know that it's not, of course. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, do whatever to our brothers, but, But anyway.
No, we gotcha.
But yes, that's all I was saying.
Okay.
It tricked me.
Okay.
The picture tricked me. I'm sorry. I looked, I thought it was something about, and until I saw the Temptations stuff, I had to adjust my eyes, had to get my eyes right. It's still somewhat early. Well, I guess I can't say that, right?
Yeah, it's about
I can't say it's early, right?
Almost lunchtime now. So.
Okay, so I can't say it's early.
No.
Sorry.
Late morning.
I was up early, though.
Yeah, so was I.
Danetta knows I was up early.
Yeah, Danetta says, have an amazing weekend. And thank you to Grayson for holding it down today. We greatly appreciate you telling people to hit the thumbs up before they leave.
Thank you.
Danetta's laughing, and she said, I low-key saw it.
See, if you go on to Google, it'll pop up, See, Danetta had my back. She knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Danetta knew what I was saying.
Well, we knew.
She knew what I was saying.
It's all good.
Thank you. Thank you, Danetta. Thank you for having my back, Danetta. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. And I can't stress enough, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel and make sure you get involved in that contest that we're running for the month of April. Four subscribers is all we need for this month. And if you get us 4 subscribers, they stay on board, then you'll win something, whether you feel is interesting or not. We can make it interesting for you. We can up the ante.
Actually, I did order a couple of interesting things.
Okay, I got you.
Unless they're still in a cart somewhere.
Okay.
But it is, I hate to say it, this particular gift is geared towards the ladies, because it's been the ladies. Sorry, dear. Sorry, sir. But it's been the ladies that have been seemingly getting most of the subscribers. So I did choose a few things that were more geared towards the ladies.
Okay.
But I can put something, I'll need your help, in a cart to be more geared towards the men.
All right.
that you would think that the men would like.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Okay. Sounds
So,
good.
all right. So there you have it. So you found us 4 subscribers for YouTube for the month of April. It's all yours. The prize is all yours. Also want to state that if you go on over to Blog Talk Radio and find the CCI radio show there, hit that follow button there too, because you can follow the CCI radio show not only on Blog Talk, go to SoundCloud as well. You can follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify as well. So make sure you hit that follow button wherever you can, especially here though.
Yes.
And so we're running that contest for April. So whoever gets us 4 subscribers, and it's going to run until the end of the month.
That sounds good.
So the prize is all yours. You never know what you're going to get from us.
That's right.
So we got a lot of things. We got a lot of things that we think about. So that might be good gifts. So
that's true.
If you're interested, see what you can do.
Sounds like a plan.
If not, it's all good. We'll think of something for maybe next month. If not next month, maybe June.
That's true.
Maybe we'll start something for the summer. But make sure you also go out and get that new copy of Pandemic Press Media Magazine with Rio on the cover. And she's also the cover story. It's a great article. She looks good on the cover.
Yes, she does.
And it's definitely a great magazine. We're not trying to, but it is a good magazine. Make sure you go out and get that. Ludo.com.
And don't forget that Summer Rae, who is often in the chat, she is the first cover that we had for Pandemic Press Media 2 summers ago. But it is still available. And the things that she said, even then, are, number one, they're still relevant. Plus, you should still try to keep up with what she's doing because there's a lot going on.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, make sure you follow Summer Rae on
right.
social media, download her music.
Absolutely.
Speaking of, if you listen to Love Notes, you might be hearing Summer Rae soon. Got a plan.
I have a feeling that you do.
Got a plan, so make sure you stay tuned for that coming soon.
Sounds good.
But anyway, guys, that's it for all I have to say today. Anything else you want to add?
No, we just thank you for joining us, and we look forward to getting caught back up with cooking fun. I already have my stuff ready to go, and then that little visitor popped around. But anyway, nonetheless, we will get that back on track, and just tune into everything Sam C said. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.